Welcome to Petaplex. In this video, you will learn about the below concepts in Python. Different data types available in Python, creation of variables based on all the data type, practically visualize the underlying class of each data type. Now we will understand the different data type classes available in Python. These are all the different types of classes available as data types in Python for storing different types of values. Some data types can store only a single value and some data types can store a collection of multiple values of different types. These are all the data types which can store only a single value. These are all the data types which can store a collection of multiple values of different types. Let's understand the purpose of each data type at the high level. Int data type is used to store positive and negative integer values. Float data type is used to store positive and negative floating values. Complex data type is used to store complex numbers. String data type is used to store text values. List data type is used to store a collection of multiple values of different types. Range data type is used to generate a sequence of numbers based on the value provided. Dict means dictionary. Dict data type is used to store a collection of multiple values of different types as key value pairs. Tuple data type is used to store a collection of multiple values of different types. Set data type is used to store a collection of multiple values of different types. Frozen set data type is used to store a collection of multiple values of different types. We can notice that there are multiple data types designed for storing a collection of multiple values for different types. The high-level definition shown here might trigger a question in your mind that why there are multiple data types created for the same purpose. There are some differences between each data type which stores a collection of values. Each data type will be used for a specific purpose. You will learn about the differences in future. The next data type is bool data type. Bool data type is used to store either true or false. Byte data type is used to store the byte code of the value in the form of zeros and ones. Byte array data type is used to store the byte code of the value in the form of zeros and ones. The purpose of both bytes and bytes array data type looks similar, but there is a difference between them. Memory view data type is used to create a view for an object internal data. This is a more advanced data type. I don't want to discuss about this now, you will get confused. Just remember that some data type called memory view is available in Python. None type is used to store none value. None means nothing. If we want to create a variable without storing any value, then we can store none in the variable. A variable will be created with the given name without having any value stored in the memory. Date data type is used to store date values. Date time data type is used to store the date along with the time and microseconds as well. All these data type classes are available directly to the programmer as inbuilt and we can use them directly. We cannot use the date and datetime classes directly like other data types. To use the date and datetime classes, we must import an inbuilt module called datetime into our program and then only we can use the date and datetime classes to store date and timestamp values. Datetime is an inbuilt module available in Python. Inside the datetime module, date and datetime classes are present. We will learn how to import the datetime module and how to store the date and timestamp values using the date and datetime classes. Based on the value provided, Python automatically identifies the respective data type class and create an object in the memory. Once the object is created, the value provided for the variable will be stored in the object's memory. These are the examples of values for each data type in Python. As of now, we have discussed only integer, float, and string values. You will learn about each of these data types in our future classes. Now we will practically understand the creation of variables for all the other data types in Python. Now I will create a variable for the integer value and print the value of the variable. At the backend, Python created an integer object based on the int class to store this integer value. Let's practically see what type of object is created for the integer variable. We are getting the data type of the variable as int class. This clears that a class name with int exists in Python and an object is created based on the int class to store this integer value. In the same way, I will create a variable for the float value and see the type of the variable. We are getting the data type of the variable as float class. Similarly, I will create a variable for the complex number and see the type of the variable. We are getting the data type of the variable as complex class. Now I will create a variable with the string value and see the type of the variable. We are getting the data type of the variable as str class. Str means string. Now I will create a variable to store a value of list type. We are getting the data type of the variable as list class. Now I will create a variable with a value of range type. We are getting the data type of the variable as range class. Now I will create a variable to store a value of dictionary type. We are getting the data type of the variable as dict class. Now I will create a variable with a value of tuple type. We are getting the data type of the variable as tuple class. Now I will create a variable with a value of set type. We are getting the data type of the variable as set class. Now I will create a variable with a value of frozen set type. We are getting the data type of the variable as frozen set class. Now I will create a variable with a value of boolean type. We are getting the data type of the variable as boolean class. Now I will create a variable with a value of bytes type. We are getting the data type of the variable as bytes class. Now I will create a variable with a value of byte array type. We are getting the data type of the variable as byte array class. Now I will create a variable with a value of memory view type. We are getting the data type of the variable as memory view class. Now I will create a variable with a value of none type. We are getting the data type of the variable as none type class. Now I will create a variable to store a date value. We are getting the result as string class. We are expecting the data type of this variable as a date class, but string class is printed here. The reason is any value provided within a single pair of single quote or double quotes is considered as a string only. If we want to store a date value, we should create an object using the date class present in the datetime module. To use a class present in some module, we should follow a syntax. First, we need to write the module name followed by a dot or period. After the dot, we need to specify the class name followed by a single pair of parentheses. Within the parenthesis, we need to pass the values we want to store in the object separated by a comma. I will follow the same syntax to use the date class present in the datetime module and pass the year, month and day values inside the class. We are getting error. The error is saying that datetime module is not imported. We should always remember that when we are using any classes from any modules, first we need to import the module into our program. Then only we can use the class by prefixing the module name before the class name. Now I am going to import the datetime module into our environment. To import the module, we should use the import keyword space the module name. We did not get any error. This means the module is successfully imported. Now I will create a variable with a date value using the date class. The variable is created successfully without any errors, and the type of the variable is showing as date class. Now I will create a variable to store the date and time values using the datetime class. This datetime class is also available in the datetime module only. As we have already imported the datetime module, we need not to import the module again. Just like the date class, we need to follow the same syntax for datetime class as well. Inside the class, we need to mention the year, month, day, hour, minutes, and seconds separated by a comma. The variable is successfully created and the date and time value is also printed on the screen by the print function. The type of the variable is showing as datetime class. Using the datetime class, we can store the microseconds as well. The syntax is same, but we need to additionally specify the microseconds value after the seconds value separated by a comma. The variable is successfully created and the date with the time and microseconds is also printed on the screen by the print function. Now I have practically demonstrated the assignment of all the different types of values to a variable. From this practical, it is clear that every data type in Python is a class and each data type class is designed for a specific purpose. Thank you for watching this video. If you are happy with the learning in this video, please like and share this video to your friends and relatives who need this learning. Do not forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on our upcoming videos.